Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video explaining a bit about who I am and what I'm finding out in the world. So thank you to all the new subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you think you're getting any benefit from watching any of my latest videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and anything else that you may add. I am in the process of setting up a Patreon account, so sooner the better, really, because my plan is not to be so dependent on state benefits. So where to start, really? Originally, I went down the route of deciding to buy an e-bike. I wanted to buy an e-bike. I wanted to go as far as possible and not necessarily be as quick as possible, because over here in the UK, we have restrictions. And the problem there is that you can only go 15.5 miles an hour. Well, for some people, 15.5 miles an hour is a little too slow for some. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that people usually do, or people that I know have done. Originally, I brought my other half, Super 73 ZG, it's called over here, in Astro Orange, and I accidentally cut through the power cable and had to buy a kit like this off of Amazon in order to repair it. But it was obviously for fat tire e-bikes. But a lot of the people I know have used this type of kit to upgrade their standard bike to an e-bike. Now, this kit is not for everyone, but it is a 26-inch wheel conversion kit, 48 volt, 1000 watt front. This one is a front wheel electric bike conversion kit for e-bikes. It's £175. That's not bad if you're riding around on a 26-inch wheel bike, okay? So that's obviously a very cheap way of doing it, and all you got to do then is buy yourself an e-bike battery to give yourself power. Now, obviously, the more you spend, the better the battery is going to be. I do suggest you get Samsung cells or LG cells. At the moment, they're harder to get hold of, but you can get hold of them. Now, the other thing is, recently I've switched to using what we call an EUC. If you haven't heard of that before, it's an electric unicycle. So do you remember a normal unicycle was just one wheel on a frame with a seat and pedals, and you had to pedal to keep the thing going. If you stopped pedaling for any reason, you fell, you know? So now, out there on the market, because what I'm finding is a lot of people don't know what an EUC is. I will show you the one I got. Now, by the way, I'm not paid for or paid by to promote these companies. I'm doing this out of my own gratitude and the amazing experience I've had from the companies that have supplied me with my purchases. I haven't been given these items, I've bought it with my own money. Now, the place I went was to a website called Speedyfeet. I got the InMotion V10F that's got a lot more mileage than the V10. Now, this isn't a bad EUC, and it's got quite good mileage. Now, on the website, it says that it's got a range of 62 miles. I haven't checked this, however, but I am getting excellent range from my EUC wheel. But this wheel does put you back £1,250. Now, that's kind of cheap for an EUC, but don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've come off of it a few times and it's got a few scratches and that, and the good thing is you can get side panels for it, so you can replace it with brand new ones and it'll look like a brand new EUC wheel without the damage. And the sides, I believe, are £30 a pair, so it's not so bad. And one of the best bits I'm finding about an EUC is if the motherboard goes, or if another form of motherboard goes, they're only like £10, £20, £30 max to replace. So, but obviously you need to know what you're doing. Now, I will say my other choice was going to be from the same company, but buy a 9-bot 1S2. Now, this is a EUC, the same as the V10F, but it's only got a range of around 19 miles, which will not get me to town and back. But it's only £500. In fact, they're doing it for £475 at the moment, which is a bargain. If you're just learning to use these type of transportation devices, then I would, not to put InMotion down or anything, there's nothing wrong with their wheel, but that's a cheaper way of doing it. £475, grab one, learn for it on for like the next 2 weeks, month max. You know, maybe you're a slower learner, you know, upgrade when you feel is necessary. But at least this way, you're not spending £1,200, you're spending £475. So a lot cheaper, like, let's call it a third of the price. And you can learn how to roll yourself backwards, forwards. You know, right now, I've had it now for, what day am I? Day 14. And I'm there, guys. You know, on day 9, I met up with a friend that also rides EUCs. And I got it, you know. I don't know what I was missing, but it's all up here, you know. Don't be scared of it. Do be brave. Get on your EUC. Practice as much as you can. And trust me, you will succeed. Now, just to take you back a bit to the e-bike side of things. Now, I own, or anyone that has seen previous videos of mine knows that I own a Cinch Super Monkey that I got from cinchgo.com. And they have two versions. So the cruise version is slightly more expensive. I believe I paid £2,250 for my bike. I got a teal version, or turquoise, sorry. It's got the front suspension, it's got the full works. And I love it. It's fantastic. On average, don't go by the mileage though, because I mean you can, but on the website it says you get between 20 and 40 miles per charge. Now, for me personally, I am an 88 kilo person, so I weigh 88 kg. And I get, on average, anywhere between 22 and 26 miles of range. Now, that's fantastic. I love that. And it gets, excuse me, it gets me out the house. It gets me not using the car. It gets me,